Well, we're less than 2 months away from the largest tax hike in U.S. history. Joining the company is Congressman Devin Nunes, Republican from California. Congressman, the two biggest questions: are we going to get a compromise done on taxes, and where will you guys start to cut spending?
Well, first, when you talk about the lame duck Congress, most people are referring to it now as the zombie Congress, because we don't really know what these guys are doing. Matter of fact, I'm out here in California this morning, and no one has seen or heard from Nancy Pelosi in about 48 hours. So we're still trying to track her down somewhere. I don't know what they're going to come up with. They run the country still, and they need to do something before the end of the year. I think there was last thing I've seen that seemed reasonable that was out on the table was a full extension of all the tax credits for under 250 and a 2-year extension every over. That seemed like a reasonable compromise, but we haven't seen or heard from Pelosi in 48 hours.
The American people, though, gave the Republicans an overwhelming mandate here to go in there and start kicking butt. So to say that you can't find Nancy Pelosi or that they run the government sounds like a cop-out 2 days after you guys had this gigantic win. You got to do a little better than that. I mean, listen, go in there and get the job done.
It's not a cop-out. It's not a cop-out, Charles. The facts are the facts. That something has to be done before January 3rd, and John Boehner does not get the speaker's gavel till then. I mean, look, I am for full extension 100%. All of us are. We have the votes for it. We have the votes for it in the next Congress. We'll gladly pass that. But that, as you know, that doesn't help the economy in the next 2 months. We need something done now because people are making very important business decisions or personal decisions based on what they're going to do with their money before the end of the year. So something has to be done, and we can't get it done if Nancy Pelosi is missing in action.
Speaking about between now and the end of the year, 2 million people are scheduled to come off of unemployment benefits. This has been a huge bone of contention, but it's an excellent opportunity for the White House to paint the Republicans as people who don't care right at holiday time. Has there been any kind of talk about extending them, and how would you extend them? How would you pay for them?
Well, right now, we have these people called the 99ers. I mean, at some point, you just can't keep people on unemployment. It's kind of like the state of California right now, where you just keep giving more money, more money, more money, and it becomes like drug to a drug addict. So look, I'm all for people that lost their job to make sure that there's unemployment benefits out there. But 99 weeks is probably too long, so we're going to have to come up with some type of change to where people that actually lose their job have access to unemployment, and where people that have been on for 99 weeks at some point have to come off. We just can't keep supporting people that don't want to work.
All right. Well, listen, you guys are elected to make very difficult decisions. Thanks for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
A lot of